It's me, Devin. I hope everybody has been having a good day. If you haven't, I'm sorry, bruh. Damn, like that shit sucks. But I'm sending you love. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm giving Trucker Girl, but not Lot Lizard, bitch. Just Trucker Girl. And although I look like a completely different person, it has not been that long since I last recorded. I just got a lot of shit on my mind, and I just don't feel comfortable talking to anyone. And we're gonna get let's just, like, I don't know. Let's just skip past that. That's weird. I don't even want to talk about it. It's weird. Okay, let's get into it. Today I want to talk about perception and being perceived. And like, we gonna try to figure out pros and cons with that shit, because I need to actually, I have a really big problem with perceiving others and being perceived by others, because I don't feel like nobody knows me. But I recently had a conversation with my mother, and she told me I don't know her because I'm her parent, and so she behaved a different way than she behaves with everybody else. And then I was like, that shit completely, like, changed my whole entire life. Like, I'm like, what the fuck does she mean? Like, what does that mean? And I started digging deeper into perception and how people judge things, how people see things, how people analyze the world around them so that they can make the right decisions and stuff like that. Because I don't think I do it right. I don't perceive people initially, and I think I should, and then should it at the same time. And we're going to talk about why. Bam. So, being perceived is very negative in my eyes. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people think that they know what I am or who I am or what I be doing, or, like, like what type of bitch I am. Because I'm very not at all any of that. I don't even know who I am, if we're being fucking honest. So I'm trying to figure out how somebody else could clock. How could you clock me? I don't even know. Like, I change all the time. Don't kill nature in nature. That shit is so weird. Like, you see how I blew that fly away? Because he needs to go about his fucking business. I'm not finna swat him. I mean, unless he bite me, and then I'm gonna do a little something. But, I'm not trying to kill bugs out here. And y'all shouldn't be either. It's so weird. Every time I come out here, there's, like, white people who look at me like I'm in Get Out. That shit makes me, like, really uncomfortable. But yeah, being perceived makes me just want to hide in a box, in the pits of, like, the earth, where nobody can see me, and I don't want to exist to anybody else. I just want to be in a room where I can watch Netflix and shit with my dog and with a lot of stuffed animals. I don't want to do anything else. I feel like it's so stressful when I think about, because it's like I start internalizing what I think people see of me, and then I, like, try to match it or go against it, when really I need to just be who the fuck I'm gonna be, because I was gonna be that anyway. Let's just not even. So, like, for a long time, this has just made me not want to exist. Being judged by people, like, all of that, it's just not the vibes. I just want to be me. I don't want nobody else to think, like, that they know who I am, because, like I said, I give myself the grace to not even fucking know who I am. I'm always changing. It's always something different about me, and so I'm never really going to want anybody to expect anything from me. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty devastating. I'm not talking about it anymore. And then let's talk about perception and accountability and how those go hand in hand, because I'm also having an issue with me being able to take accountability and then me holding the others around me accountable. Okay. Like, sometimes, let's start with the basics. People perceive certain things, and that either makes them want to hold accountability, or it makes them want to just drop that shit, throw it out the window. Say for instance, you're doing a project or you're working on a project and you know that it's going to have a promising result. When you show the project to other people, you are going to want to be held accountable for how good that is. Or like if the project is going to be in front of a lot of people, you want to be accountable for how that looks, and you're going to try to make it look the best. But sometimes I think when it comes to like human confrontation, that's not always the case. Like, I feel like sometimes people perceive a situation to be so bad that they don't want to confront it because they're assuming that the outcome will never be positive based off of how it looks to them. And like, I do that too. I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes I don't confront certain people or certain things because I feel like it's incapable of change, when really I'm the type of bitch, if I want to talk about something, I got an issue with it, I'm going to talk about it because I got an issue with it. The fuck? Like, why would I just keep it in? But sometimes I perceive, like, I literally have had this conversation with a couple of my family members and my homies, like, recently, because I'm thinking I'm never going to change. And I'm always going to say when I have an issue, but, like, I actually haven't been holding myself accountable when it comes to not saying something when I know that somebody else is not really good with issues and stuff. Like, I hope that makes sense. I'm not really that good. I'm good with words on a piece of paper, but like talking is really hard for me because I be stuttering. Also, I just want to say I don't like getting in arguments anymore because I don't think I can do that. Because like I said, I don't have perceptions of anybody. So when things come to me, I have to process them. I have to process that shit for what it is. And like lately, I've been getting into arguments with people about a lot of things that are really deep. And I feel like I've been losing the arguments because like I'm like I don't know. I really don't know. I have no clue. I just feel like if these people want a problem with me, they might as well just come over here and say something. I'm the type of person, I'm the type of girl who loves a problem or issue and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't never have to be passive with me. The fuck? I'm sorry. I don't even know what the fuck hold on. I'm sorry. And I need to hold myself accountable for making white people make me mad. That shit is just like, why are you doing that, Devin? The fuck? Okay. But yeah, it's just really hard for me to sometimes, like, with my parents, with my friends, some of my homies, like, if I don't like something that they do, I feel like and I was just talking about that, like, sometimes I feel like I push people past their mental limit, and I do need to stop doing that. Like, I be saying, I don't like how you do this. It kind of reminds me of your mother. That shit can kind of make somebody, like, really traumatized. I just have to process shit like I be feeling like a certain kind of trauma, but it's like I just take it and I like digest it, and then I be like, you're right, maybe I should work on that so I can be a better bitch than you internally. But that also comes back to understanding, like knowing, like I get that you're not that type of person. I'm not gonna push you no more. I need to start understanding that. I'm very passionate about the things that I'm passionate about, period. I'm never gonna change. But I should start understanding that not everybody around me is like that. And some people really do need to leave things alone because it will make them not want to eat for 3 months. So yeah. Also, that ties into the next point I wanted to make, which is about caring. Like, this shit is all coming around to become one thing. Everything I be talking about, it just be one big ass jumble. I just can't. This is a talk show about me processing my internal emotions. I just be hoping other people can feel it. Like, I'm not delusional though. This is happening to other people, so I just, like, of course I can record it. Y'all is not special. I don't care if you're not feeling like this. You gonna feel like this one day. Come back to it. So anyway, yeah. Like, I think perception also can come from caring. when you see something and you perceive it to be like precious, or you like imagine like you're just seeing it as this thing that is enabled, or that could be a good thing. Like that cannot that doesn't, it doesn't have to always be that perception is bad. That's what I'm trying to make a point of. We should understand that, like, it's just the power that we give perception. Does it make us a better person, or does it make us a bad person? When people start judging from their perceptions, and when people start taking the things that they are perceiving and running with it, instead of starting to ask questions to either get those answers corrected or get those answers confirmed, that's the fucking issue. You see how confrontation is actually healthy? We just need to learn how to, because this is confrontation. Like, as a matter of fact, it's almost like perception is the first steps of confrontation. Like, you have to see that shit like in your brain, scope it out, get you like a little, and then you'll be straight. This all comes with attempts. So my next point was that we all have to try. Putting the effort to actually, like, I'm going to try my hardest to not perceive the white man that is around, like, walking around in this neighborhood, to be walking around and spectating me. I'm just going to be assuming him to be a weirdo who gets his steps in like that. And I'm going to mind my business, because that is a less harmful way of noticing something. I see it. It could go something. It could go the other way. But I want to take my perception and put it in a positive place, so that I'm not, like, doing something bad to myself as well. Like, I think that sometimes when we perceive shit, we also can warrant self-loathing, which I have learned about that I be fucking doing, because I be sad for myself for no goddamn reason. It don't be nothing wrong with me. You see, like, this is all about taking a breath, getting it together. I don't want anybody to see, but, like, mine. Okay, it's okay. We're just gonna. It's okay. Also, coming to the self-loathing, it makes me feel delusional when I come up with all of this. When I create the perception that people are perceiving me, when I perceive others, when people are actually perceiving me. I don't know if it be in my head and I'm just a narcissistic, delusional, self-loathing bitch, or if it's actually happening. And that's why I want to take this thing that I can't really help that my brain does, and put it towards positive stuff, so that I don't have to question myself on whether I'm trying to feel sorry for myself, or like I'm actually, like, being realistic with the shit that's happening in my face and I need to, like, fix them real bad. This is a big one. That's why I had to take a break. It's an open-ended question, and it states, what do you do when you understand perspective and still have no luck not hating bitches? That's deep for me, because, dang, what do I do when I don't have any luck taking my perceptions and putting them into a negative place? What's the next step? I'd say throw that shit out the window and say it's none of your business. Because it's starting to be like a lot of NPCs out here, like they gonna murder me. But I just gotta vibe, and I gotta chill, because it's getting hard for me to not perceive my environment to be a little bit dangerous or not, like, stable, based off of people thinking that I'm dangerous. And then that will make me actually be dangerous, because I hate that shit. I love being a stereotype, because somebody try to look at me, bitch, I'm in the grass and I'm talking on a mic. Look at my outfit. Where would I put a strap? Like, I'm confused. This is weird. But I'm taking my perception that I have in my head and I'm throwing it out the window. It's none of my fucking business. People have lives just like I do. We all have to coexist. So, yeah. Hopefully, I start talking about more positive things. A bitch is just like... Life is weird. I'm in a weird transitional space, and it's just weird. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very glad that I get to come. But I will say, me recording makes me feel way, 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 way more happy. This was like a little bit more shorter episode. I don't know what time I'm gonna cut them off. Like I just cut off the video whenever I feel like I'm done talking. It's not gonna be like a time that I just don't. I don't know. Just watch the video, see what I'm talking about, and see why it's this short. I know that some people have like a certain time stamp that all their videos are on, especially when they're just talking. But I talk a lot. Like I literally, it's nobody else around here. I'm not talking to nobody but me. And I've been talking for 15 minutes and 45 seconds. So yeah. I hope everybody has a glorious, whatever time you see this, the future, whenever you see this. Time is an illusion, but it's also very real. So, I don't know. I'm finna go eat some food, and I hope my butt crack isn't still out, because there are people like walking, I think, behind me. But yeah, I want y'all to see my shrimp stamp, but I'm just gonna get up and walk away, and that'll be how I close. I've been listening to a lot of Amy Winehouse. I like talking about the media that I'm consuming. I've been listening to Amy Winehouse a lot, and Tizo Touchdown, and that's kind of it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, bye, you guys. I hope that I helped somebody, and if I didn't, maybe you know somebody who will need this information and it'll help them. Thank you for watching. Maybe you want to watch the other videos. I don't know. It's up to you. Everybody has free will. I'm going to get up so y'all can see how cunt I look, and then that'll be it. Okay. Beep, beep. Okay, that's enough. I feel like okay. Okay. Bye.